Should be live, but we'll see. 1 minute left to check in. I hear clicks. I hear my shitty voice. What up? What's going on? Zerk disc. That's weird. We have an ogre tournament themed thing today. It's Flying Taco's idea. He apparently also worked a little bit with Bobman to develop it, and I am just the lovely, wonderful, amazing host you all know and love. What up? Here's the challenge page. It is 6 o'clock. This is supposed to start at 6, so we should probably get this going. I hate that it says process checking results early, even though it's 6. But I will hit that button. Oh, Hank the vacuum starting up. Flying Taco said he was going to be a couple minutes late. So I will make sure he gets a buy round, so whoever's fighting him doesn't have to wait. Should be a short, nice, concise little event today, though. Triple shuffle. And then we'll get that going. Taco still has a buy. Is anybody fighting anybody of the same clan right away? It looks like no. This looks fine. And I can hit start the tournament. So it's best of 1s until the final is best of 3 for reasons. Start the tournament. Okay. I'll tell the peoples we're live. My server. What the hell? I slumbered for a few days. Did Human Boy become an anime girl? Of course. If I had time, I would make that meme of the guy with the spaceman with the gun that says always has been. Alright, so who's in this frickin' thing? Captain Melons, Bobman, Way, Storm, Swarv, Flying, Deadly, Tactical, me, Pug. We are live. Wait for me in finals. Go. Alright. So what's the deal with this thing? What's going on? You pick greenskins, because that vacuum's gonna piss me off. Hi, Grace. Yes, you pick greenskins. You can only use the Orc War Boss because, I don't know, he's kind of like an ogre. He's slightly bigger than most orcs. Ground the Paunch, so he's kind of like Grease's Goldtooth, and a Goblin Shaman, because it could be like a Noblar Shaman. Don't know why he's leading the army, but we work with the tools we got. Your heroes is, again, a Noblar, Goblin, Big Boss, a Noblar, Goblin, Shaman, and then an Orc Shaman, because I talked to Taco about it, and I really like the lore of the Big Waz spells for ogres. You have, like, Here We Go, which gives them a bunch of melee attack and stuff, so. And Foot of Gork is just a big foot crushing stuff. Sounds ogre-y. Infantry, you can only have the ogre units, goblins and nasty skulkers. Archers, only the shitty goblin archers. Cavalry is the new Mornfang cavalry, but also goblin wolf riders and squig hoppers. Not the archer variant, because skirmish cav is not ogre-y. And then the chariots will be goblin wolf chariots and snotling pump wagons. And the monsters are giants, plus we added the feral hydra and the feral wyvern. With a rock lobber for the only artillery. Should be fun, simple, easy. That's about it. So fun, talking to bone. Goodbye. Adelmo, what? Jeremy, you're here. Rusty saying, what's good? Chocolate chip cookies and pizza, bro. Usually at the same time. If you put the cookie dough inside of the pizza, there you go. It's perfect. I took one of those naps today that felt good, but probably wasn't helpful. Because now I am fucking exhausted and just want to go do more sleeping. I don't think I need an army blocker as I go fight Pugnabone. Pug, no, Bone versus Ogre Boy. And best of 1, best format. On Troll Country. Oh, that's right, and I can use a bunch of the small maps because no one has skirmish cav or artillery to complain about it very much. Estalian Tomb, Troll Country, Bloodpine Woods, and then the finals is Mortis Waste, Eschen, and Altdorf Outskirts. There will be no long waiting phase. There will only be battle. Where is Troll Country? A lot of those. There we go. Troll Country. Pugnabone. Lobby. Oh. Oh, you messaged me. Oh, Lord. Howdy. Lobby is up. Good, sir. How's everybody else out there? There's a lot going on tonight. Logic streaming. Murph is streaming. We're here. I was gonna make 2 videos tonight. One about Doom Wheels and one about a game I had with Grom Brindle, so don't know how much of that I'll do. I also have to go into work after this. What color scheme do we want? Let's go with the bloody ends. Because I'm going to use an Orc War boss. I'm not going to use Grom. Yo, yo. I pick ogres, ban, defeat. Okay, I'll pull up the little challenge thing so I know what I'm doing here. I can have my Orc War boss, so he will. I'll put him on a Wyvern, because I'm allowed to. Foe Seeker, smash him faster. We like that. I'll give myself the Opal Amulet. No potion of strength, screw that. I will take an Orc Shaman, because I wanna. I'll take Here We Go and Foot of Gork, though. Get the good spells. Skull Wand of Kaloth. Sure. Why not? Give ourselves some Goblin Infantry. I know I want a second Wyvern, because that sounded fun. God, his stats aren't very good, though. Oh well, too late. Dual Weapon Ogres, we'll take 3 of them, 3 regular. I will take 2 Mornfang Cavalry. And I'm already out of ammo. Not ammo, money. But money is ammo of the soul. I enjoy being a memer. 500 gold. I definitely want some ogre pistols. That sounds fun, so I need to figure out how to get that to work. Cut a goblin. Cut another goblin. This guy's very expensive right now. Cut that. Oh, it's 220 gold. Yeah, that would do it. I can get some pistols. Fuck yeah. 29 gold. 26. Unless you're 30. Okay. You got this. I am not confident in this build, but I am confident I will enjoy this build. Double Wyvern and some other dumb shit. We walked Hazel today in a... I don't know what you would call it. Because it's not like a park, like a normal park. It like goes through the forest and shit. Hiking trails and whatnot. But it wasn't like a state park either. So I don't know what you call it. But anyway, we walked Hazel through a forest. She loved it. She was having the time of her life. Is that too loud? All the clicky sounds are really loud, but like the music in the background's really low. So I'll turn this down a bit, turn that up. Jesus Christ, those clicky sounds. Alright, we got it. You are the superior clicky thing. We are very outnumbered. But I have ogres. So... too bad. Gotcha! And we'll mix in some dual weapons. Something blocking me there. No! I do not want to be blocked. Do you guys have skirmish mode? No, that boy. Got some pistols. Got some Mornfangs. Put a shaman here. And we'll do the wyverns on the flanks. Alright, my tactics are simple. Run at them and kill them all. And if you don't kill them all, you lose. Ogres, my lord! I will say that 1,000 more times and you can't stop me. You can't stop me, my lord. Making sure everybody else is getting on okay. Looks like they're having a fun time. Deadly Bunnies is back in action. He's in this tournament. I haven't seen him for a while. He won a lot of my tournaments when I've started my YouTube channel, though, so it's good to see him back in action. I am concerned that he has 1,300 troops. That is a little alarming. Because I don't think I'll charge up a wall very fast with ogres instead of goblins. That guy has tusks on his shield. Alright. Triple gold chevron goblins. Certainly is a member of XMT. Orc Shaman with Brain Burster, and here we go. And then we have they need Stabbin' Caster. There is Grom the Paunch. Wait, shit. What did I just do? I don't know what I just did, but keep going. I guess do that. Oopsies. No! No! I'm fucking up. I'm fucking up. Oh, that was very sloppy. Rah! Smash 'em harder! Smash 'em! Smash 'em good. Frontline's not going amazing. Backline's going okay. Hornfang Cav is slapping. Let's try to peel off and crump these goblins so I can get those 3 ogre units over here. Run! Run, my wyverns, run! Power of the war! I mean, power of the ogres! Alright, goblins are gone. Go, go, go! Fucking kill him! Right flank's lost, but we didn't really give it a lot of resources, so too bad. Whoa! That war boss is not having a great time. How are we doing on the foot of Gork? Big smush! I did some damage. I'll recharge him with this Feral Wyvern, that might break him. Other than that, we do have to shut down these archers. Whoa! I always forget that animation is a thing, where he like picks something up and eats it. Ground the Paunch is gonna be a problem though. Owie, 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 owie. Owie, 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 owie. Kill that guy. Aha! I have my shaman back. Borcav, just charge those guys. I don't want to lose my lord for leadership reasons, but I also need to keep going doing stuff. I don't think staying out there with pistols is going to be worth it. Just go fight. Whee! We failed the Great Maw! Maw! He really loves doing that shake-shake animation thing. Alright, 1-on-1. Fight me, you coward. Oh. GG, well played. Wyverns. Silly, bad, and perfect. Frontline ogres actually did pretty well. Hornfang cavalry got shut down a little bit. Wyvern didn't do anything. Maneater pistols did okay. Warboss did okay. A lot of goblins. That is a Noblar ass army. Oh, but he had some Maneaters. Oh, the great weapons are probably what killed the Mornfang cavalry. Great weapons. Ooh, yeah, they have anti-large. When attacking a braced charge defender, this unit only loses half its charge bonus. Interesting. Yeah, they're pretty good. They pretty good. But I had pirate ogres, so my head remains high. Alright, I will advance this fine gentleman. See ya in semis. Throw in the big smile. That sounds spendy. $18.74. Yeah, that's an expensive single infantry unit. God, that's like the price of a giant. Why was your build so bad? Because your face is bad, Bob, man. Wrecked. Alright, we will abandon Pugnabone. And try to catch Bobman and Captain Melons before their game starts. Okay, we're tracking down our next prey. Bum, 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 bum. Hello. Okay. Seems like your micro is, what do you call it, failing? No! No, I played perfectly. It was, sun got in my eyes. It wasn't the right flavor of yogurt. Woke up on the wrong side of the bed. Excuses. Bobman is filled with tubes. So Bobman will fight Captain Melon. The Melon Captain. We're popping up to the top of the bracket because that's the next game that's ready for us. Stormrunner and Swarv are probably fighting, so don't know where they're at. Deadly Bunnies and Tactical Lich are also probably fighting, and one of them will face Flying Taco, but this game's possibly ready, so I thought I'd pop over here. Though apparently, we are currently trying to track down the Melons captain. The captain of the Melons. The chosen of the melon people. Melon is coming? Good. Is what kind of melon, you think? My curiosity must be sated. on a different matter, but one I will not put on the stream because it is spoilers. Though I think anybody can view these spoilers at any time, but still. Orange is not a melon, Bob man. You need more icons at the bottom of your screen, not enough. What? I don't have I have icons, what? I have File, Explorer, Chrome, that's my antivirus software, Steam, Excel, Word, it's my graphics card, email, Photoshop, Skype. Why do I have Skype? Man, fuck Skype, get out of here. Alright, you got me on that one. Why do I have this? It's also dumb. What is this? XSplit video editor. I don't need the editor portion. I just need the streaming portion. I do use Paint a lot. I don't know why I have this. I can unpin it from taskbar. That seems reasonable. Alright, Jeremy, you got me. Oh, hey, Gavin Melons is here. What up, dude? Melon ogre times. Ogres have lanes. Fat and more fat. Yo! Soda rules. Just ogres. Ogres. Basic goblins. Basic goblin. Archers. Basic goblin wolf riders. Giants. Hydra and wyvern. And ogres. Yes. Lords and heroes are limited mostly to Grom the Greases and Orc War Boss. Well, that's too much to go into. He's just gonna have to read the challenge page. He's gonna have to read the challenge page. Alright, we got a blocker up after he already showed us his entire army. Ogrins? Ogrins? Ogorians? Welcome, Swiss Pikeman. Welcome. How we doing? Oh, should have had trolls somewhere in this, so we could have ogres and trolls on Troll Country. I am excited for the Ogre Kingdoms. I love monsters. You may not believe that from my gameplay, because I hardly ever use monsters, but that's because Clan Molder sucks right now. But I do enjoy Skaven partially for their monster roster. Hell Pit Abominations and Brood Horrors and Mutant Rat Ogres, they're all great. Storm Fiends, which aren't in this game. But Clan Molder units suck right now. So guns it is. And I also do like guns. It's just I like guns and monsters. And ogres have both those, just more monsters than guns. Though I don't think they'll be one of my mains in Warhammer 3, because I personally don't think they'll be very good. I think they'll be fun. I don't think they'll be very good. They'll probably end up being a Nurgle main. Nurgle and Kislev until Skaven come out. Probably. Then knowing me, I'll say I won't like Tzeentch or Slaanesh, and then Tzeentch and Slaanesh will come out and I'll end up playing them all day. Because that's the cursed life I lead. Hey, the players are ready. Let's go. Let's do this. I do enjoy Skaven for X. Rattlings, Mortars, and Chisels go pew. I unabashedly like those things. I just also like their monsters. But I don't get to play with their monsters because they're bad and I do like winning. I like winning games more than I like their monsters. Imagine Torx the Brass Bull coming out and it's like, haha, finally the Hell Pit Abomination will fight something. Ah, fuck, he does fire damage. Well, better luck next time. The big sad. Half of your monsters lose to Torx just because of his fire damage, and the other half lose to him because they're bad. So for the forces of Bobman, we have an Orc Shaman that he moved. That dick. Stop it. Orc Shaman with Brainburster, and here we go. We have Growl the Paunch, Grease's Goldtooth, and then we have a Goblin Big Boss on a Spider with Dayneed's Stabbin'. 2 Nasty Skulkers, 5 Basic Ogres, 1 with dual weapons, and then 2 Man-Eater Ogres with great weapons, 5 Goblins, and that is about it. No Archers this time. On the other side, we have Man-Eaters with Ogre Pistols, 3 of them, 4 of them, 3 Mornfang Cavalry, Man-Eaters with great weapons, Grease's Goldtooth, and that is about it. So go, Ogres, go. Now this is below the 300 minimum models, but we'll see if Bobman even cares. It's like you pretend to be a Skaven main, but are actually a Closet Undead lover. You'll pretend to be a Nurgle main, but actually a Closet Tzeentch and Slaanesh player. And the Closet is exactly where Slaanesh wants you. I have been... If we ever get into a particularly long loading period, there is a YouTube clip I would like to show you, Jeremy, because it had me rolling. Because I'm a fucking nerd. Alright. Manage the great weapons, charging out to meet this massive greenskin force. I do think the more elite force of Captain Melons is going to struggle. Greasus is piling in there, but there's the other Greasus who also has They Need Stabbing. No, and the pistol variant of the Man-Eaters I'm starting to think are not a good idea because they tend to just get run over and don't do that much damage. So Ogres are piling on to their pistoled cousins, who are trying to just go out there and be pirates, but having a tough time of it. And how's it going in the middle for our boys? Mornfang Cavalry's doing okay. Goblin Big Boss is getting worked down. Ooh, but one of the Mornfangs is running away, especially from these Man-Eaters with great weapons who have Here We Go active, giving them 83 melee attack plus bonus versus large. And those Mornfang Cav are going to peace out and pick a different fight. Goblin Big Boss is getting low, but so is Captain Melon's Grease's Goldtooth. Aside from that, it looks like the pistol ogres are getting all shut down without being able to get their shots off, and the Mornfang Cavalry aren't having enough of an effect in this game to make up for that fact. Frontline fight going to Bobman, and as Grom the Paunch faces Grom the Paunch and friends in the back corner, I don't think he's going to live for very long. It looks like army losses will probably come in for the Red Ogres, and Captain Melons gave it a good go with the Pirate Ogres. But the extreme meta try-hard build that's long established in the Ogre Kingdom's meta, these goblins. Holy shit, those goblins got value. Alright. Pistol Ogres. 4, 4, 7. It's looking like Pistol Ogres are not the way to go. I tried them. Captain Melons tried them. Pirate Ogres. The meme, the dream. But they ran out of steam. Damn, I wish they were good. Scums. Cowards. Bellyachers. It's true. Alright, there's not another game ready for us just yet. See ya around. Alright, I gotta go find that thing. History, because I watched it like 800 times today. It's definitely my history. Kingpin becomes a Let's Player is also actually really fucking funny. But... oh shit, hold on. Hold on.
I can give give you strength and power.
I can suck your dick.
It's the best. It's the best. You can't convince me it's not. I don't know why that entertains me so much, but it just does. I am easy to entertain. So Flying Taco's back, and he's probably going to be the next game, but we'll watch for either Deadly Bunnies and Tactical Itch or Swarv and Stormrunner to finish. Swarv. Apparently, Stormrunner had a heroic man-eater on 70 HP at some point. So we missed a banger over there by Swarv and Stormrunner. Bought. Stream will catch whatever game is next. Can anybody hear Grace in the background? Whatever game is next. Ah! You can! Can anybody hear? That's funny. She's talking on the phone to somebody, but I just heard her like scream. And not like a bad kind of scream. It was obviously excitement. I've been learning greenskins recently. Grom the Paunch is a slut, dude. I hate him. I hate him so much. Tell them to send you a replay? Oh, I could. That's smart. How do cows stay up to date? They read the Moose paper. Please let me get that one right for once. This channel is so full of dad. Yes! Oh, I'm so good. Oh, I'm so good. You'll have to see it. Oh, hey, Deadly Bunnies is going to fight Flying Taco. That'll be a banger. We'll go watch that. Taco. I was talking about you to the RTK people today. So, I played a best of 3 with Taco last night, and it was upsetting. Like, because, you know, like, real talk for a second, a lot of really good players have kind of retired from Warhammer 2. They're not around much anymore. They kind of show up for tournaments here and there. So then Taco's just chilling in our voice chat, and he wants to fight me, so we fight. And he plays serious game 1. And we do Tomb Kings into Vampire Counts. And I'm not going to reveal his build, because that's not nice. Like, I'm not going to do that. But let's just say he slaps the absolute shit out of me. Not even close. And I've played that matchup a lot recently. You've seen it on Rubber Duck stream and stuff. So I took my normal build. Like, I wasn't memeing at all. Slapped the shit out of me. And then the next 2 games, he proceeds to meme. Like, he picks Skaven into Beastmen, and I'm like, okay, that's a terrible matchup for you. And then he just takes a bunch of Ogre units and Tretch Craventail. And that game ended up being close. And then game 3, I take my totally, like, competitive, my best Skaven build, and he brings a fucking Rogue Idol and Grimgore. And again, that one is pretty close. And it's like, god damn it. Like, I thought if you people didn't play for this long, I would have a chance. Or, like, you guys would come back rusty, like you and Falcon, but now, after playing Flying Taco, I'm kind of dreading Warhammer 3 when all these old guard are going to return. And apparently not even be bad. Apparently you're still going to be just as good as ever. And slap the shit out of me. Ugh. So, just thought that was funny. Achilles from RTK said, never be intimidated by the high-level players and just play your best. And I was like, no, I'd rather just FF before the game starts. Just not going to fight him. Alright, we're looking for Flying Taco and Deadly Bunnies' lobbies. And I'm not sure what he's going to call it. It's like riding a bike. I don't know what a bike is. I'm in America. Is a bike like a car? Human fight me. Why am I being summoned? No! The lobby's apparently up. It's Bunnies versus Flying Taco. There it is. Spectate! Spectate! Give me a slot! At Deadly Bunnies. Give spectator slot, you hacker. How do rats replace their tail? They buy one at the tail store. I don't know. I don't know. At the retail store. I was actually close! Fuck. I had to think harder about that one. Alright, we're in. Return of the Kings. If you can't beat them, cheese them. Master Oogway from The Hobbit. Perfect quote. Alright. I need a blocker up. Boom. Oh, what map are we supposed to be on? Ah, still Troll Country. This is still all of the same thing. Gotcha. Mario is Flying Taco, and he has a picture of Chris Pratt, and that's very funny to me. Partially illiterate is the Bunny of the Deadlies. We'll get into it. We haven't had Deadly Bunnies on the stream for a while. It's good to have him. It's also funny that he's here when I'm going to make a Doom Wheel video tonight. And he is the #1 proponent of the Doom Wheel. Doom Wheels kind of suck, though. They have a very particular niche that they fill, and other than that, they're not that good. In my opinion. I will say, it's pretty funny that the 4 Chaos Gods are equals, and one of them is like, Korn can give you just unlimited strength, and Nurgle can make you live forever, and Tzeentch can give you any knowledge you seek, and then Slaanesh is just like a big horny, and that's even. Like, if you're looking at a piece of paper, you might be like, 3 of these are much better than the other, but then in reality, if you're honest with yourself, you're like, I mean, okay. Maybe they are the same. What up, Battle Tutorial? You entered that conversation at a weird time. Chris Pratt is a national treasure. Keanu Reeves is a national treasure. You take that back. The national treasure category for actors is limited to only one, and it's the Matrix boy and John Wick. Hank Cyrus voting for bunnies. Maybe. He has a 50% chance of winning this game. I can give him that. Battle Tutorial, I entered your raffle for the shirts. Pretty sure. I think I did it right. I went to the PayPal. I sent the money. I sent the dark web. It was weird that you asked for my social security number. That was pretty weird. You literally completely missed the point of the 4 Chaos Gods. Good. Good. PE represent. Oh boy. It's funny that now that the Beastmen got good, Deadly Bunnies isn't playing. But rather excess. Okay, Morgan Freeman actually might be the national treasure, so Spikeman, you're right. What do you think of the shirts? They're pretty funny. If any of you don't know what I'm talking about with these shirts, Battle Tutorial has like a charity thing going on where you can enter a raffle to get some shirts from his campaign streams that are pretty memey, pretty great, and it all goes to a good cause, so definitely go check that out if you want to. It's pretty easy to find him. Just go on YouTube, type Battle Tutorial, and he will come up. He indeed fucked all the gods up. Good. Good! I don't know 40k lore, and I don't have to. I live in the fantasy realm. Alright, I should focus. For Deadly Bunnies, we have 4 Mornfang Cavalry, 3 Man-Eaters with great weapons, 4 Goblins. We have an Orc War Boss on a pig, and then a Goblin Shaman with Itchy Nuisance. Don't pull a turn with your blocker. I got it. Everybody calm down. Especially you, Cyrus. Stormrunner, did you win, or are you and Suave replaying it? I'm confused. Alright, for Taco, we have... Sorry, for Mario, Chris Pratt. We have basic ogres. It looks like 5. 5 basic ogres, some man-eaters with great weapons? No. What the hell? I swear to God, if man-eaters have the same thing as basic ogres. They do. I'm gonna be careful. 5 basic ogres, 1 with dual weapons, 3 man-eaters with great weapons, 4 goblins, an orc war boss, 2 nasty skulkers, behind him an orc shaman with a foot of gork, and that is it. Is that foot orc? That is a foot orc. Alright. Clearly Nicolas Cage is the actual national treasure. Aha. Aha, I see what you did there, because that was a movie he was in. I have some understanding of the 4 Chaos Gods. I have some understanding. Most of my lore understanding was going to Skaven, the Horned Rat, and I've read the Bretonnian series, and I've read a bit of the Empire series, but yeah, I'm getting there. I'm reading the Gotrek and Felix books. I'm on book 3 at the moment. Just got back from watching some Farm School anime with a buddy. What is Farm School? What did you miss? Just some ogre memes. I took Double Wyvern and regretted that decision and lost. But other than that, just ogres being ogres. Bunny is doing some exploratory scouting with his Mornfags. He's even going to actually charge in and try to get a little bit of damage onto these nasty skulkers, which he does a lot of damage on the charge. He might even break them, but he's going to run away before the man-eaters get here. It looks like the man-eaters might catch a couple on the bum, but largely they will get away. Ooh, Smoke Bomb. That was a nice little play from Taco. So Smoke Bomb reducing their speed by 60% as they try to run away. They will eventually get caught up in these man-eaters with great weapons. And it looks like they might just be a sacrifice. Meanwhile, these other Mornfang Cavalry are charging back into regular ogres, doing a lot of damage. Looks like you shouldn't leave them in combat. Looks like you should charge with them, is what I'm learning here. Because they do a lot of damage on the charge, and then they start to slowly lose. Another Smoke Bomb goes down. And it looks like Flying Taco is just trying to drag down these Mornfang Cavalry wherever he can get them, because he doesn't really have any cavalry. Is a Foot of Gork going to come in? It's his only spell, so I'm expecting to see it at some point. Other than that, the Orc War Boss is walking into an Itchy Nuisance bubble, and that's not going super well for him. One Mornfang group is about to break, maybe. But over here we have some nasty skulkers, and ogres breaking. So far it looks like Deadly Bunnies is maybe getting the better of these trades so far. Smash 'em Faster coming down from the Orc War Boss, who is running in to fight the other Orc War Boss. I didn't even notice that there wasn't a Greasus Goldtooth for once. And the Mornfang Cavalry on the far side finally do break to these Man-Eaters and the other Man-Eaters. No, these are basic ogres chasing down some more Mornfangs. How is this flank going for Deadly Bunnies? Okay, it does seem like Taco's getting a little bit of the upper hand, especially with a wall coming in. I wonder if he's ever going to cast a Foot of Gork, or if he's just going to flex with the no magic attempt at winning here. Right flank has lost a lot for Deadly Bunnies, and this might be the Foot of Gork. It does good-ish damage to those Mornfang Cavalry. They don't have a lot of models, so otherwise they're doing okay. Ogres are very resilient to AoE attacks, apparently. Night Goblin Shaman's in here, and he apparently just knocked over one ogre. That was kind of silly to watch. But Bunnies is falling behind on the balance of power. Mornfang Cavalry's running out of juice. Running back and forth. Doing their best, but there's so much mass. If they ever charge in, they can get a little penned in. You won with 2 wyverns and 2 giants? Gotcha. Okay. Man-eaters still fighting. Mornfang Cavalry fighting. Doing good. Doing good. I don't know how Bunnies can get back in this at this point. It might be the big ogre. The big ogre. And we're learning here today that man-eaters with great weapons are no fucking joke. They are very, very, very good. Probably going to be the hard carries of this this whole tournament thing here. Probably. Stab. Stab. Too much meat. That is true. Mornfang Cavalry were countered by the concept of ogres in general. Oh, a nice little rear charge, though. That'll be nice until army losses kicks in. 2 wyverns versus... Oh, it was 2 wyverns versus 2 giants. I was going to say, if you had 2 and 2, that's 4 SEMs, but I was just going to let that go. Discord won't load? Why won't Discord load? I'm sorry. It's working for me. For Bunnies, Mornfangs, underperforming, great weapons, doing pretty okay. Goblins, doing goblin stuff, and his war boss dying. On the other side, the great weapons got mixed value. It depends on if they could get onto those Mornfangs or not. Unfortunately, Mornfangs seem to just be value city for the other team so far today. Meat. Veggies. You got this. Stay strong. Oh, not trunk. Don't say trunk. Stay strong. Refreshing. It's been working. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I just work here. I'm leaving. I'm leaving this lobby now. If Stormrunner and Bobman haven't started, we'll watch that. Otherwise, we'll follow Flying Taco into the next lobby. I think we got here. I snuck in. Hello. It is best of one, so we're just flying through this shit. Everybody's got places to be. It's Saturday night. Is me, the rat from the movie. Discord's fine on your phone? Weird. Usually on my phone is where it gets janky. My computer's always fine. Why the fuck am I getting Snapchats? Who wants my attention? I have an email too. Is that important? No. Okay, I'll check these things later. And we're loading into game. Watch that. Also watch this. Cyrus, you send me the weirdest stuff. Alright. Focusing in on the game. Were you in Ratatouille? Yes. Yes, of course. So for Stormrunner, we have an Orc War Boss on a Wyvern! Yeah! Wyvern! Orc Shaman on a Pig with... Here we go. Brainburster, Gaze of Mork, and Fists of Gork. Okay, wow, that is a lot of spells. We have a Man-Eater with pistols. Goblin Wolf Rider archers, which is Not usually allowed, that silly MacGuffin. Feral Wyvern, a bunch of ogres, and a bunch of goblins. If I win the tourney, can I set your PvP profile picture? Sure. Buddy. Storm has skirmish cav. Do you care? Alright. No. Good. Yeah. We don't usually have skirmish cav. Because the whole point was to do ogre stuff, and ogres don't really have skirmish cav. Okay. Nasty Skulkers for Bobman. Otherwise, it looks like he has the same build from before. 5 ogres, 1 with dual weapons. Then we have the man-eaters, the great weapons. 1 Goblin Big Boss, Orc Shaman, Greasy Skull Tooth, 5 Gubbos. They need stabbing! I want to see this Hydra do good. Look at him go. Look at the little spines on his back. What a Chad. Let's watch this. Yeah, the melee ones. Alright, sorry. And played on stream? That's not appropriate. That's fine. We'll just leave it as a cliffhanger. Alright. Checking a bunch of messages. And we're off! We have Skirmish Cav shooting at the ogres with dual weapons. They don't have any missile resist, so that's going to be big owie. But they do have 40 armor, so I guess that's kind of okay. Yes. Yes. Ogres. Plow into ogres and or goblins. Not really sure who that's going to favor, but at the moment it looks like it's favoring Storm Runner. Doing good on the charge. Where's the Wyvern? A little trapped up at the moment. No! Lag! Stop it. Bad lag. Shoot. Shoot. Get out of here. There's literally nothing wrong with that clip. Hey, Bob Trush. There are ogres, Milord. So Bob Man's front line is having a terrible time after meeting with Storm Runners. But maybe they can rally. Maybe. I'm getting more Discord messages. But I will wait on them. I will focus. I'll be a good lad. And the man-eaters with great weapons. Is this them? Nope. Goblins. Nope. Feral Hydra. Nope. Basic ogres. Okay. When the man-eaters with great weapons get on top of that Hydra, he's going to have a bad time. But Bobman has lost a lot of his forces. Look at them all run. Look at them running away. The cowards. The filthy snakes. Man-eaters with ogre pistols are firing in the background. And, there we go. Feral Hydra is now having a terrible time. Getting murdered by a lot of things. The center is going well for Bobman. Both the flanks are going better for Stormrunner, it looks like. Over here, some goblins are hanging on, but other than that, ogres are going to be running. Bobman was a little bit behind the bounce power until the Hydra took all of its health and damage. And it's about to break and or die, and maybe it will go. I don't know. Ooh, gets a nice heal proc. And it's routing? Yes, it is routing. And that's pretty bad. We have the Orc War Boss up in the sky, though. He might want to do some rear charging here and try to lower the leadership of the blue ogres of Bobman. Orc Shaman's running around. Looks like he's trying to just peel off this Goblin Big Boss from the Feral Hydra and get it to come back. I wonder if it has breath attacks. I actually don't know if the Feral Hydra does. It does. So maybe if you can cast a couple of those while it regens, it'll be fine. Orc War Boss is coming in with the rear charge. Go. Foe Seeker. And does that crump him harder? Yeah, smash him faster. Rear charges the Goblin Big Boss and the other Orc Shaman. So hopefully going to kill all them. Hydra is back, regenning up a little bit. Skirmish Cav is still out here on the flanks. And this may be the closest game we have so far today. Goblin Big Boss is so close to routing until an Here We Go gets cast, giving all of them a lot of melee attack. That's kind of nutty. And ooh, these ogres with great weapons right behind the Orc War Boss. Gonna be smashing him to pieces along with Grease's Gold Tooth. I mean, Grom the Punch. I mean, Grease's Gold Tooth. That joke will never get old to me. Orc Warboss is routing. Skirmish Cav is still doing fine on the flanks. They might want to start getting a little more aggressive in the melee and making sure none of these units come back from the blue team. But to each their own. He is microing a bunch of stuff in the middle. Orc Warboss is going to shatter, though, and if he dies, that'll be a big leadership spike. A negative leadership spike for the red team. They're probably going to start running. Some Brain Burst is coming in to rout off these goblins. And that is going to be it, maybe possibly for Storm Runner. Skirmish Cav used all of its ammunition, but couldn't stop these thick lads. Couldn't stop them. Army losses is coming in. Okay. I love the Hydra pick. It didn't pay for itself. This is the best the Pistol Ogres have ever done. This is the best the Pistol Ogres have done all night. Good for them. Orc Warboss suffered the same fate as my Orc Warboss. And Managers of Great Weapons still doing great. Managers of Great Weapons, man. They're killing it. They're killing it. Hubby hates cows confirmed. I hate nothing. Except for Wood Elves. Goblin Big Boss with the 1,200. Probably shanked the Hydra a few times. Gaze got stuck on a unit and then no magic for the rest. I hate that bug so much. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I had a really close game recently where I was trying to cast a fireball. I had Fireball and Burning Head, but since my Fireball wouldn't cast... I couldn't cast Burning Head for the rest of the game either, and then it was just really annoying. Alright. Why do I hate cows? What's going on? I missed something. Oh, Jeremy. With your... DMing of silly anime technology. Alright, Flying Taco, Pugnabone are fighting somewhere. Somehow, some way. Taco, Pugno. Oh, we can make it! We can make it! Big Diddy. Bish is one of them. Hello. I made it. I don't know if they were waiting for me, but they did. Stormrunner sending the replay that we all desire from his apparently very, very close game with Swarv. Scarbrand also hates this bug. Scarbrand hates everything, Zero. The instant ready up from the taco of the flying. The taco that has liftoff. And we're in. No wait times. Woo! No wait times. Bobman waits in the finals for whatever person here wins. And the finals will be a quick best of 3. And I say quick just because these games aren't going to be long. There's no farting around with ogres. Just a slam jam, thank you, ma'am. I'm so ready for the stone horns, though. Those are the crazy, like, rhinoceros cow things that the ogres have. I think they'll make mammoths more obsolete than they already are, though. Mammoths are the big obsolete. So Flying Taco going with a Hydra, a Goblin Great Shaman with Crown of Command, Itchy Nuisance, Sneaky Stabbin', and Arcane Conduit. We have some nasty Skulkers for the slows. We have 5 Goblins. We have Ogres, Dual Weapons, Ogres. No Man-Eaters with Great Weapons? No, we do have 2 of them. Good. They are proving crucial. Crucial! In this meta. For Pugnabone, we have Ogres, 5 Gobos, 5 Goblin Archers, 1 ogres with dual weapons, and then 3 man-eaters with great weapons. And another goblin great shaman. Alright, it's time for the Noblar shamans to rise up. With Itchy Nuisance, they need Stabbin', and Crown of Command. Nasty Skulker flank will actually be good for once now that there are actually archers. But 5 archers is going to be very dangerous for this Hydra here. Stonehorns are pretty sick looking. Goddamn right. Zero, you weren't here earlier when I explained the lore and history of every single Chaos God. It was pretty great. It's pretty great. Chat agreed with me. They were like, yep, you got the lore right. You're so smart. And I was like, yeah, buddy. Smartest person you'll ever meet. Not just a pretty face. Troop counts are stark. They're massively different. 1214 to 1195. That is alarming how outnumbered the blue boys are. The boys in blue. Look at these doofs. Look at these silly ogres. Ah, shit. Ah, fuck. Now. Too close. I want to see the guy with the weird hair. Look at his little, like, off-kilter silver ponytail. You're silly. You're a silly ogre. You need to stop talking before I start downvoting. Oh. Oh. My literal whole job is to talk. Look at him go. Oh, he got moved. I'm gorgeous, and you know it. I'm the handsomest rat this side of New York City. Alright. They advance. Human Boy's definitely not the smartest rat. He's barely top 50%. Sag. Those Skaven invent some pretty cool stuff, so I guess it's not that sad that I'm not among their higher ranks. Hey, Chasing Rainbows, what up? What's going on? Ogres plowing on ahead of their Gabo support for Flying Taco. And I do wonder if the Goblin Archers are going to focus fire down that Hydra, or if they're going to focus more of their time on the Ogres in general. It looks like they're not shooting as much as you would hope. Come on, little guys, fire. You say you're firing, but you're not really doing anything. A lot of archers sitting idle back here, even though they say they're firing, so I'm sure Pugnabone's going to be very happy about that. While his front line is slowly losing, and they're probably screaming, "Where's our goddamn fire support? Fucking fire, you pieces of shit!" Or whatever I would be saying in that moment. Man, his great weapon's gonna act like pseudo-cavalry and just get out of the fight and chase down these little goblins. But the front line does seem to be going to the taco that flies at the moment. He is the blue team. Meanwhile, we still have the nasty Skulker flank coming in. It looks like they haven't been spotted just yet. Now they'll be revealed by the Goblin Great Shaman, and I don't know how much he can do about that. Hydra has broken through, so the right flank completely has collapsed for the red team. Left flank has held. The center is still up for debate a little bit. It does look like Flying Taco's in the lead, as his nasty Skulkers are going to close in. They get a little trapped up on the Goblin Great Shaman, and now they're going to start attacking him rather than all those archers. Maybe want to focus on the archers, but they have been a little unreliable this game as far as firing goes. So, maybe they're not a big deal at all. Goblin Great Shaman gets smoke bombed as the nasty Skulkers run away from him and go to fight the Goblin Archers they originally came to fight. Some of Flying Taco's troops are rallying across the board. And Stormrunner's backbone is now coming over to help the side that won. We still have some man-eaters with great weapons, very healthy. Ready to take down that Hydra, and we saw the last game that the Hydra can die at a moment's notice. Zinch is pleased, 550 for basic ogres seems quite good, yeah. They're pretty good. I thought the dual weapon variant would be better, but Seems like the basic ogre's doing just fine. Hydra's rampaging, taking a lot of damage from archers at last, now that they're finally deciding to fire. And it looks like Pugnabone's having a bit of a second wind in this game, really getting his feet under him and scrapping back. Some ogres are rallying and fighting other ogres right away. Goblin archers are just fleeing for their lives. They're doing okay. Hydra for greenskins? Yeah, it's an Ogre Kingdoms tournament chasing rainbows. It's in the campaign units. But we allowed it because ogres are famous for taming and using a lot of war beasts. So since we don't have stone horns or any of that shit, we just allow them to have Feral Hydra and Feral Wyvern because it seemed like fun. One unit of Goblin Archers is still here and still firing. Looks like another one's behind this tree. A little shy for today. The Airborne Lunchable seems moderately talented. Oh, you mean Pugnabone? Yeah. I'm gonna intentionally miss the point of that joke. Yeah, Pugnabone's pretty great. Goblin Great Shaman getting down and dirty in the fight with these ogres. And he is going to rout them. And actually, Flying Taco might be in a bit of a pickle. Now, his Hydra regenerating a lot is probably going to swing the balance of power wildly. But can Taco hang on? I have to remember that Lord sucks at combat. So its health doesn't really matter. So what does matter is these man-eaters are great weapons. Yeah, 2 units of them are going to be pretty deadly. This big influx of ogres is going to be huge onto this Hydra. They got to find some way of bailing him out on Flying Taco's side, but it doesn't look like they're going to currently be able to. There are 3 units of archers ready to pepper into this area. The blue team's Goblin Shaman is running around, but he doesn't have any mana for spells, doesn't look like. And the Hydra's going to run. He will start regenning up. And Taco's falling a little bit behind on the balance of power. I don't know how he can rally back into this game. It would have to be with a lot of regen from that Hydra. Its leadership is fluctuating wildly. I wonder if it's used any of its breath attacks. I haven't seen any. Anyway, Goblin Archers, after their very, very shaky start into this game, do seem to be now earning their keep. At last, the Hydra is back, and he's ready for a breath attack. Come on, give me that breath attack. Give me it. Give me it. Right down the pipe. Do it. You won't. You won't, you coward. Hey, a little bit of breath attack. Does some nice little poke damage. Alright, now you gotta go bail out your Goblin Great Shaman buddy or he's gonna die. Taco's back to an spot on the balance of power. I wonder if this Hydra can rout off these ogres. They do cause fear. They aren't immune to terror, but they are immune to the lowered leadership of fear. Man-Eaters' great weapons are ITP though, so they're going to have to be killed pretty much to the last man before they'll rout. Feral Hydra's still here. He gets sneaky stab and popped on him to fight off these basic ogres. And it's looking like the doom of the Taco that can fly. He's fighting his way out. Goblin Archers are shooting at random shit, but as soon as they turn their fire over here, that Hydra will be as good as dead. A Wa and Crown of Command popped on the Hydra, who is now T-posing his dominance instead of fighting, showing the ogres who's the real boss around here. This is the pacifist Hydra. There we go, he finally sweeps his tail. But another healing proc on him just before army losses comes in, and as soon as that Crown of Command wears off, he will be out of here. Oh, you simple creature. GG indeed. Hey. All part of Zinch's plan for Human Boy to spread the stupid. I'm really good at spreading stupid. What does Pugnabone mean? It's a pug without a bone, bruh. I had the sides mixed up the whole game. It's true. It's true, you did. You did, and we all laughed at you for it. Goblins, a couple of them paid for themselves. One actually got good value. Other than that, I'm guessing we're going to see great weapons. Almost 2,000, 1,500, 800. Yeah, great weapons, man. Great weapons are carrying this tournament. 600, 1,100 on the other side. Hydra got 1,000. Ogres are slapping, clapping cheeks. GG's. GG, well played. And do I have anything I need to do? No. Okay, great. We'll go to the finals. Ogre finals. Get ogre here. I am so funny. Ha ha. At Bobman. At Pug. Lobby is up. Password. Ha ha. 'Cause it says get ogre here instead of over here. I'm a genius. When's the next Smooth Brain stream? Whenever I feel like streaming. Duh. AKA Dwarf Tourney? Oh, I don't know. You just played Troy, Chasing Rainbows? Warhammer has ruined battles for me. Troy has a decent campaign, but the battles are so lame. Yeah, I tried to go back to Shogun 2, and, like, everything feels so stiff. Like, you just can't control units the way you want to. It's big sad. Tube, indeed. And we're into the finals. We're into the finals, ladies and gentlemen. That's it. 3 games left. Same as best of 1, but only each lord once. Gabo, Shaman, Orc Boss, Grom. No pick and ban, though. Greek cities were the Dowie of Rome won. 0 played Troy just exploited cheese from Legend. What cheese was that? I must know, even though I never intend to play this game. Mortis Wastes. Map set. Best of 3. Only difference from best of 1 is use each lord only once in the set. Grom, Orc, Gabo. Otherwise, GLHF. Whoa! Pugnabone with the instant ready up. I'm alarmed. I'm alarmed and confused. Try to get a co-cast with ice power. It'll be glorious, even if especially if he's drunk. I don't know if you'd want to do that. Co-casting's weird. It's like especially because Ice likes to just play games. He likes to play games and talk to his crowd about what he's doing in the moment, and I wouldn't have the same input, because if I watched what he was doing, it'd be like on a delay or something. I don't know. I think it'd just be more awkward than worth it. Probably. Okie dokie, for Bob Man. For the man of the Bob of the man, Bob Man. Dog with the butter dog. We have his usual build, Goblin Big Boss, Orc Shaman, Grease's Gold Tooth, 5 Gabos, 5 Ogres, 1 Ogre with dual weapons, 2 Man-Eaters, 2 Nasty Skulkers. You should give them a treaty for money over time in exchange for some money now, then break the treaty. Oh. Zero, I don't know why I find that so funny, but I do. Listen, you give me $10 right now and I'll give you $5 a month for 4 months. Yeah, that sounds like a good deal. Take his $10. Fuck you, idiot. Just leave. Anyway. As for the ice power coaching me in quick battles, I kind of did that last night with Flying Taco, where he gave me a build and I was just being a shitter about it for no reason. Like, everything that went wrong, I was just like, hey Taco, this is going wrong. And he's like, well, do something about it. I'm like, no. Like my Casket of Souls was getting shot by archers. And he's just like, well, move it back. And I'm like, no. So it just died to archers. And if I can piss off Taco, I think I can piss off Ice Power even faster. And I don't think he'll want to do that stream. Oh. I'm the master of tilting people who are trying to help me, dude. Whenever someone at RTK gives me advice, they're always just like, ah, fuck. Never mind. The consequences of being a twat. Alright, so we have the same build from last game that was fighting Flying Taco. We have the Foot Great Shaman, 5 regular ogres, 3 man-eaters with great weapons, and 1 dual weapon in the back, 5 goblin archers, 5 goblins. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, Taco's back in the chat. Taco, can you imagine if I was doing what I was doing to you last night with your Tomb Kings thing? But with Ice Power? He would find where I live and come hit me. He would fly to Minnesota, kick down my door, and slap me repeatedly. Very funny. Alright. Ogres are slowly moving up. 5 goblin archers ready to tee off into some ogre scum. And can Bobman avenge his flying taco brother? Grease's gold tooth looking rather trim today. Thinking about heading in. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, don't let him get caught by these great weapons. Oh god, he's going straight into it. Ow! Ow! That's a lot of damage. Grom's got to get the fuck out of there. Across the board, otherwise the goblins are firing a little bit more this time than they were last time. And Grom is down to half health. He pops Lucky Banner and he immediately starts force pathing out of there. He does not want to be there at all. Otherwise, it looks like the front line's going okay for Bobman. He hit him pretty hard. That flank over there, though. This is a big overload from Bobman. He does have some great weapons over here. They're doing great damage, but Grom the Paunch is also taking a lot of beating. And if that much of Bobman's forces over there, I wonder if he even is going to win this front line. It looked really good for him on the charge, but maybe not. Maybe as these archers start teeing off, he will win these engagements. Goblin Great Shaman running around. And these man-eaters with great weapons are fighting almost to the last man on this side. Archers raining in a little bit of punishment, but it does look like Bobman will win that side, and that'll probably be very bad for Pugnabone. Now, I did count him out early last time, and then he did pull it back against Flying Taco, so maybe I should just cool my jets, but it looks pretty bad when that flank collapses. He can just start. Bobman can come in and rear charge that engagement, win it, take the reinforcements, rear charge that, and you can just kind of run down the line and get a mass rout going on. These goblin archers will be a little helpless to stop it. Dual weapon ogres are done chasing that goblin big boss. They decide to come back. No, they can't catch him. What do we have here? Itchy Nuisance onto Bobman's troops. Pugnabone's trying to slow down his losses so his archers can get their time. Because the whole thing for him is he paid for 5 archers. He needs his archers to shoot as much as possible. Try to get their value back for the melee units he doesn't have. Aside from that, Pug gave himself a little bit of an option here. He by winning all these engagements, he made the new front line like this. So he's not really getting flanked anymore. He has securing units on this side, and he has no one behind him. Ooh, a powerful brain burster though. Going to take out 3 bunched up units of goblin archers, but they won't rout, so they're going to be fine here. And it looks like Goblin Big Boss is coming in for a little bit of a scrap. Pugnabone getting a little bit ahead on the balance of power. His Goblin Archer technology does appear to be quite good. But there are rallying troops for Bobman behind him, so if they can be dragged in very quickly and disrupt these Goblin Archers, that'll be good. Ogres have gotten onto them. They will kill them very quickly. But the main point is just to get them to stop shooting. Grom Paunch is regenning. He's at about the same health as we last saw him. The last man-eaters with great weapons from Pugnabone holding their best. But a rear charge from some ogres with dual weapons could actually cause some leadership routes here among Bobman's troops. And this is... we have a game, ladies and gentlemen. This is a game. Big old blob of ogres. Hard to tell whose is whose, but on the banners, it looks like Pugnabone has the advantage, though you do have Grom the Paunch running around here, giving buffs to his friends. 2 goblin archers are still online when the ogres finally got routed off, and basic goblins are going to try to protect their shaman-y pal from the Goblin Big Boss. But 2 more units of wounded goblins coming in from Bobman could finally shut down those archers that he has been trying to get rid of so far. Now, if Grom the Paunch loses these great weapons support, he will be left alone against man-eaters with great weapons. And as we saw at the very start of the game, he does not want that at all, so he will have to pull away. And it's looking a little thin for Bobman here. A lot of his balance of power is left in this Orc Shaman and Grom the Paunch, who just gets worked on and again needs to run away. Goblin Big Boss has been trying to hunt down this Goblin Great Shaman, and if he gets some good hits on him, that would be excellent, but he hasn't been able to so far. And Grom gets a little bit of a hit on the Goblin Great Shaman, but he needs to keep running. He needs to get away from these man-eaters with great weapons, and he does immediately start to run and just gets out of there. Good for him. Now, Bobman does have a lot of rallying troops coming in. They're all very wounded, but so is Pugnabone. I mean, his healthiest units are his archers, which will lose in any melee fight, pretty much. I don't know who's going to win at this point. No idea. Depends on how long it goes. If Grom can regen, then he'll be totally fine. Itchy Nuisance is cast on Grom the Paunch, though, and the rallying troops, but then a counter Brain Burster coming in. And he really wants to get rid of these man-eaters with great weapons, but I don't know if he has the stomach left to do so. Those are decently healthy for this late in the game. I see a lot of red on this battlefield. A lot of red for Pugnabone. Goblin Big Boss is running around. He's probably still trying to hunt down this Goblin Great Shaman and just take him out, get rid of the leadership at last, and these blinking leadership bars will go to negative. Orc Shaman's in here fighting alongside Grom the Paunch, but his leadership's getting rather low, as is his health. Grom actually starts to go negative, and if he breaks, that'll be tragic. He does rally up to 0, then down to -3, and he routs, and he's getting shot by a whole buttload of archers. Bounce power is now locked up in mostly fleeing units. Grom the Paunch is going to run. He will definitely get out of here without getting chased by something. It's just if the archers can finish him off before he gets out. Goblin Big Boss trapped up in some goblins who have a wall right now, or what was that? I don't know. It was something. It's gone now. Orc Shaman getting beaten to death by some man-eaters great weapons, but both the man-eaters break. Like, there goes a lot of the firepower. Now, an Orc Shaman is not that tanky, unlike Grom the Paunch, so these orcs with dual weapons actually might be able to just finish him off. And the Goblin Big Boss might break too. Grom the Paunch rallies. He's trying to regen, he's trying to dodge at the moment. Nasty Skulkers coming in with a lot of health. Other than that, Bobman's losing units to Shattering. Orc Shaman gets free of the ogres with dual weapons and is going to immediately run after the Goblin Great Shaman. This could be a mistake for Pugnabone, but he immediately rectifies his mistake and pushes the ogre, the Orc Shaman off with the ogres. They do actually physically push him away, which is very good. And we're now down to pretty much Grom the Paunch and some nasty Skulkers. Can they do it? He's chasing a shattered unit, which doesn't count as attacking, and he realizes that immediately, turning around and going towards the goblins. For Pugnabone, we have 7.5 million archers and some tattered ogres. For the other side, Grom the Paunch. Who will win? Probably the millions of archers, but you never know. Dun, 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 dun. Dodge, dodge. He's dodging. He's dodging. He's running. He's got Lucky Banner popped. He's got the Great Uns is here for the leadership to get through the thing. And he's going to start fighting. And he's going to get slapped a whole lot. And a Brain Burster. The Orc Shaman is back fighting some man-eaters like a true Chad. A hero of the people. And if these dual weapon ogres break, those goblins will probably go too. And then Grom the Paunch can start slipping and sliding through all these goblin archers. Can he get a mass route going? Maybe he can. The Goblin Big Boss is coming in too. He's trying to push through these freaking goblin archers. He's trying to get onto that goddamn Goblin Shaman, but Grom is rolling, and Grom is slapping, and he chucks him into the air, tells the Goblin Big Boss to go finish that one. He's going to deal with all the archers. He is rolling through the archers, no problem. Orc Shaman beat the man-eaters with the great weapons. If he has another Brain Burster, this is a huge blob. Holy shit, can Bobman do it? He's coming back! He's coming back! Goblin Big Boss is beating the absolute shit out of the Goblin Shaman. The goblin archers are trying to spread out so they can at least start shooting at things while their brothers are being attacked. Orc Shaman takes actually a lot of damage considering these are goblin archers on his way in. He is going to break. No Brain Burst is there. Grom the Paunch is over here. Goblin Big Boss is going to finish off the Goblin Great Shaman. These goblin archers will not be able to kill Grom the Paunch. He is going to carry this game on his back. On the back of his wolves, more appropriately, because he doesn't do jack shit on his own. Oh my word, GG. That's good. The resources, sorry, Zero's talking about Troy. The resources are okay, I guess. I prefer the Warhammer system where the battles are great and the campaign is easy. If you got a pug as a pet, what would you call him/her? Probably Count something. Like I would call him like Count Doof. That was something. Grom the Paunch, Orc Shaman, Goblin Big Boss, carried it across the line. But here's the scary part. Bobman can't use Grom the Paunch for the next 2 games. So he can't do that again. You can't do that again. Goblin Archer's doing great. Goblin Great Shaman getting literally 0 value. He was just running around casting spells. Alright. Ashen. Alright, maps set. Grom used by Bob Man. Gobbo Shaman by Pug. Need new lords. That was nuts. That was silly. Count Dankula had a pug. Who's Count Dankula? I don't know these things. What? Since when? Bobman's up 1. But can he do it without Grom the fat carry? I'm going to get a blocker up so I can look at these builds. Alright. Alright. That's one way of doing it. Oh boy. Pug the Bone's going in deep. Pugnabone is going in deep, ladies and gentlemen. A comedian, but he made a video of his girlfriend's pug doing the bad man salute. Yeah, I see. I see. I think I remember something about that. Got into a lot of problems in Scotland. Yeah, probably. Dun, 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 dun. I want Pugnabone's build to win just because I like the build. It's nothing against Bobman. Bobman is a treasure, a friend, a trusted compatriot. But this other build, it's glorious. I'm trying to not talk about it. Ah, he deleted it. Rip. It was double Hydra, giant Grom the Paunch, and then a bunch of Gobbos and Ogres to support it, but it was just a bunch of monsters, and that was funny. How long have we even been streaming? 1 hour and 30. Alright, so this will probably be over in 2 hours. Well, not 2 hours from now, but 2 hour total video. It's not bad. Debating whether to record the Doom Wheel thing and leave it up for you guys and then go to work, or go to work first and then record it later. I don't know. Meme it up and take the Snotling Pump Wagons. Oh yeah, nobody's taken the Snotling Pump Wagons yet. Though, unfortunately, pump wagons would be terrible against ogres. I mean, they're terrible in general, but even especially terrible against all this mass. Our Night Gobble archers are illegal? Yeah. Yeah, they're the big illegal. Don't know why you'd want Night Goblin archers over Goblin archers. They're pretty bad. They don't have any more missile strength. They just have poison. Wow, that's actually it. They just have poison. They have poison in stock. Missiles aren't any better. Snotling pump wagons were fantastic in earlier editions of Warhammer. I mean, the Grom the Paunch campaign when it first came out was just spam. Actually, probably still could because of all his buffs. But, just spam Snotling pump wagons and to run over the enemy force over and over again. What would you take against ogres? Are you talking about... I'm confused. Chasing Rainbows. Are you talking about in Game 3? In Game 2 if they were legal? Or in this tournament where both people are playing as the ogres? They have nice hats. Oh, I see. The Night Goblin archers have nice hats. In general, I think just shooting the ogres is a good idea. They're tall. They're easy to shoot. I think shooting factions in general will be good against them. I'm very excited to have Skaven versus ogres and just rattling gun down their stone horns as they run at me. It will be amusing in all the best ways. No, if you were playing as greenskins. It's a good question. I mean, Mass Archer seems to be working okay. If I was allowed greenskin units, I imagine Savage Orc Biggins would do well. Savage Orc Biggins and Wurzag, and then spam spells with the Bone with Staff to give yourself even more melee attack, probably would be good. We've seen that cavalry in general is just not the way to do it. Ogres are too thick, too meaty. Not a fan of the rattling guns. You take that back. They're the best. Sure, they're janky. Sure, they've lost me more games than they've ever won for me. Sure, they're a piece of shit. Sure, they give me aneurysms whenever they decide not to shoot something that's very visible, or they miss something that's sitting perfectly still, or only some of them fire rather than all of them, or when they fire, they miss a whole bunch. Or if a phoenix or an eagle slightly moves out of the way at all, most of their volley misses. Sure, all those things are true, but you take that back. Sometimes they do moderately okay. I love rattling guns, but they're jank. Their jank is all fuck. Giselles are just generally better. Longer range, more accurate. Do still pretty comparable damage, just not burst. Easier to maneuver around. It's more spread out too, so they take less damage from artillery. Alright, for the Bobbert Manert, we have an Orc War Boss on his Wyvern. We still haven't seen a Wyvern win today, I don't think. Orc Shaman on the ground with Here We Go and Rainburster. We have a Goblin Big Boss with They Need Stabbin'. 5 Ogres, 1 with dual weapons, and then 3 Man-Eaters Great Weapons, 5 Gobos as a front line. That was a great argument, I'm now convinced. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. I am a master tactician. On the other side of Pug Nabone, we have triple Man-Eaters Great Weapons, Ogres. So it looks like 5 regular Ogres, 2 Goblin Wolf Riders, 2 Goblin Archers, Grom the Paunch, and a Night Goblin Shaman with Curse of the Bad Moon. Yes, we needed that in our life. Itchy Nuisance, and they need, Sneaky Stabbin'. These Goblin Wolf Riders will be nice, because so many times we've seen, he's doing a circle. Go, 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 go. Anyway, so many times we've seen units just break off like in every which direction and come back, so maybe just having the 600 gold invested in chasing them off will be worthwhile. Bobman's having a seizure over there. I'm a little worried about him. Pug Bone's setting up, nice and slow. Got some goblin archers. Manias with great weapons. Slowly convincing me. I guess 110 armor-piercing weapon strength is not something to joke about. Could you even make a joke about it? It sounds like a weird thing to make a joke about. What do you call a dentist who only serves ogres? 110 armor-piercing anti-large weapon strength. Huh. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Fucking got him. Alright, if the blue team wins, the stream's over. If the red team wins, we're going to game 3. So let's go, red team. Let's go, Pug. What are you saying? Grace! Grace! Did you just got him me?
No, I was saying that to Liv.
Oh, I thought you were saying that to me.
She said something, and then I said, got him!
It legitimately sounded like you came up to the door, just screamed that for the stream, and then left. And I'm like, what the fuck just happened? Alright, bye. Okay. Sorry. Grace talking to her sister. They're getting rowdy. Human F being. Cool name. Hey, thanks, man. It's me. Flying Taco, don't boo Grace. We love Grace in this house. She's great. Grace is great. Human F being, I don't think I've seen you around. I've seen real human being. But welcome. Welcome. Please like, subscribe, and then find roughly 600 other friends to subscribe so we can get above 1K in this bitch, and then I can quit my job. Because that's a viable economic decision to make. Alright, Pugnabone's pushing up a little bit with his archers, kind of sizing up the enemy force. Bobman's pushing very aggressively with his ogres. They're even getting ahead of his goblins. I wonder if they charge better if they're ahead of the goblins. And then the support just kind of comes in later. Not sure. Goblin Wolf Riders going the long way around. Ooh, maybe Pugnabone was worried about counter archers after he showed how good archers were, so he thought Wolf Riders would do well. Either way, they should chase shit off. Randomly screaming at the stream is hubby's job. Yeah. Yeah, I love screaming at things. This looks to be going very bad for the red team on the front line, but then again, I guess it is just some goblins running, and that always alarms me. Itchy Nuisance. Itchy Nuisance is down, covering 2 of the 5 engagements, but it looks like there's a lot more red health bars in these engagements, so they'll be okay. Goblin Wolf Riders might get a rear charge, though, and cause some problems. Grom the Paunch getting dove on by the Orc War Boss, but Wyverns always disappoint me in combat, so I wouldn't be surprised if Grom just turned around and kicked his ass. Ooh, but with a Goblin Big Boss supporting, that will be bad. Here we have Curse of the Bad Moon getting cast. And that would be from the red team, so it's going to hit a bunch of the blue people, meaning that was cast from Pugnabone. Pugnabone is slapping the crap out of this Goblin Big Boss, but Grom's getting a little low. He's going to have to be careful, because if he gets routed, that Wyvern's actually fast enough to run him off the map. And oh shit, oh my god, he's actually going to rout. Never mind, it's just tear out. He's fine, he's cool, he's chilling, So while the Lord and Goblin Big Boss are chasing Grom around, the red team's going to have to get a lot of value elsewhere. Oh, but it doesn't look like they are. Oh lordy. Oh god, frontline also went poorly for them. Oh me, oh my. Grom the Paunch trying to run through some Goblin support to peel off this Goblin Big Boss. But red team's falling apart. Bobman has pushed through the front line in multiple areas. He's compromised the archers already. The Goblin Wolf Rider's just now getting some rear charges in, but where's the second one? Second Wolf Rider's over here. They took some damage from something. Another Itchy Nuisance is popped from the Goblin Shaman. Grom the Paunch charging back in, trying to get near his own boys, but I can't tell if he's stuck on his own ogres or enemy ogres there. Looks like his own. Pugnabone's rallying, getting a bit of a second wind here. This big blob fight seems to be going okay for him until this Wyvern rear charges Grom the Paunch. Grom the Paunch needs to get out of here. He does have ITP from Wa and his own abilities, but he is probably going to break, and that Wyvern breaking him off could be pretty critical here. Grom's running. He's fleeing. Our War Boss is in, getting slapped around by ogres at the moment, but without their valiant leader, Grom the Paunch, who actually got away. He's going to be fine. He's going to be chilling. He's coming back. But even with that, it's looking a little bleak for the red team in Pugnabone. Ground Punch is back, but he needs a lot more time to regen than the red team have on this Earth, I feel. And their Archer Corps is back. Can they drag this back? I don't know. It's a lot of Man-Eaters of Great Weapons still in this. Here We Go is popped, so they're going to slap the shit out of the other Man-Eaters Great Weapons. Goblin Shaman now gets caught and slammed into by a Goblin Big Boss and whatnot. This Wyvern honestly could just path onto Ground Punch and finish him off at the cost of his own life. He's fine with that. Schnitzel Visa, what up, dude? How would a human boy react if I made a 579 accounts to get him to 1K subscribers, then a day later deleted all the accounts? I would be so confused. That would be tragic. Ogre's losing to these guys, and Ground the Punch is going in one last time, and then a Wyvern sweeps in on the side and fucking deletes his ass. Ouch. And that will be the end of it. Bobman will win the Ogre Kingdoms tournament, hosted by me, sponsored by Flying Taco. Wanted to enter the tourney, but got caught up today. I'm sorry, dude. There will be more. We have many dumb bullshit meme tournaments around this channel. We are the dumb bullshit meme channel. No one likes us, so join the losing team. Ogres the Great Weapons, doing great, but actually basic Ogres did a lot there too. Ground Punch got hunted by a Wyvern all game, which was pretty good. And then his Ogres fought their best. GG, well played! GG, well played. And Pug No Bone is our winner today because Bobman is a bad person. Yay! Boo, Bobman! You love meme tournaments? Doing some of your own soon? That'd be good. Human Boy, when are we going on a 2v2 tirade through the scene? Whenever well, if Turin never comes back, if Turin never comes back from Age of Empires, it's already ours. Human, go home? I am home. Where do you think I cast? Out in the street? You idiot. You degenerate. And everyone have a good night. Yeah, Bobman said it. See ya. That was fun. Thanks again to Flying Taco for the tournament idea. It was his. He did most of the, like, balance discussion and stuff. I just hosted it. Yeah. I see a couple new names. If you're new to the channel, join the Discord. We usually put up polls on what we're doing with each day. Mostly it's Total Warhammer content, but sometimes we do other games, as Cyrus is mentioning. Yeah, it's a good time. Join the Discord. We're cool people, probably, sort of. Alright, that's all I got for you. Goodbye forever. I'm never coming back. Whee!